Deep beneath the vast ocean, in a colorful coral reef teeming with life, lived an octopus named Ollie. Unlike most of his kind, who preferred to hide and blend in with their surroundings, Ollie was known throughout the reef for his honesty. No matter the situation, he always spoke the truth, and this made him respected by all the sea creatures. One day, while exploring a hidden cave near the deep trench, Ollie's keen eyes spotted something shimmering among the rocks. As he moved closer, he discovered a magnificent pearl, perfectly round and glowing softly like the moonlight filtering through the water. Ollie was mesmerized by its beauty, and gently picked it up with one of his tentacles. Just as he was about to place it safely in a crevice to examine it later, his friend Tilly the turtle swam by. "Wow, Ollie! That pearl is stunning! Is it yours?" Tilly asked, her eyes wide with curiosity. Ollie shook his tentacles. "No, I just found it here. Someone might have lost it," he replied without hesitation. Tilly nodded thoughtfully. "Such a treasure must belong to someone important. Maybe we should ask around." Determined to find the pearl's rightful owner, Ollie and Tilly swam to the bustling reef, where sea creatures gathered to trade shells, share stories, and play among the swaying seaweed. They first approached Benny the blowfish, known for hearing all the latest gossip. "Have you heard of anyone losing a pearl?" Ollie asked. Benny puffed up slightly, thinking hard. "I did hear that Queen Marina, the royal seahorse, lost something precious during last week's storm. She has been very sad ever since." Ollie and Tilly exchanged glances. If the pearl belonged to Queen Marina, returning it was more important than ever. Without wasting time, they made their way toward the Royal Seahorse Palace, a beautiful underwater structure adorned with sea fans and glowing anemones. As they approached the gates, two stern-looking angelfish guards stopped them. "State your business," one of them demanded. Ollie raised the pearl with one of his tentacles. "We believe this belongs to Queen Marina. We wish to return it." The guards exchanged looks before one of them nodded and guided them inside. The palace was magnificent, with swirling coral towers and shimmering schools of fish weaving through the open chambers. In the center of the grand hall sat Queen Marina, her golden scales reflecting the soft light around her. But her expression was one of sorrow, her usually vibrant eyes dull with sadness. When Ollie and Tilly approached, the queen barely looked up until Ollie gently placed the pearl before her. At that moment, her eyes widened, and a gasp escaped her lips. "My pearl! You found it!" she exclaimed, her delicate fins trembling with joy. Ollie smiled. "It didn't belong to me, so I had to return it." Tears of happiness welled up in Queen Marina's eyes as she held the pearl close. "This is no ordinary pearl. It is the pearl of serenity, passed down through generations of my family. It was lost in the great storm, and I feared it was gone forever. You have done a great deed, young octopus." The queen turned to her royal advisors, who nodded in agreement. She then looked at Ollie with admiration. "For your honesty and kindness, I name you the guardian of truth. Your actions prove that honesty and integrity are the greatest treasures of all." News of Ollie's noble act spread throughout the reef and beyond. Creatures from all over the ocean came to hear the tale of the honest octopus, who chose truth over greed. Even those who had once doubted the value of honesty found themselves inspired by his actions. From that day forward, Ollie continued to help others, not for rewards or recognition, but because he believed that doing what was right was its own reward. Though he never kept the pearl, he gained something far more valuable: the trust, respect, and friendship